Okay. See that? Crazy. Yeah. Come on. I guess I'm just a misfit, huh? Yeah.
Cell phones have now become a part of our everyday life. Without them, we pretty much couldn't do anything. We have seen cell phones change over time from the original brick to now the iPhone 4S, where Siri can pretty much do anything. In this video podcast, we will be discussing the history of smartphones and how applications affect us nowadays and the future of smartphone technology.
Real skinny, loud colored tennies, body marked up like graffiti. I don't push a Maserati, Beamer, Benz, or Bentley, and yeah, I wrote a foreign.
What many people don't know is that the smartphone has been available since 1992. In 1992, IBM launched the Simon, an advanced email, calendar, and touchscreen smartphone. It was $900 and really only hit hard in the business world. In the 1990s, Nokia followed up by releasing personal data assistants. In 2000, Ericsson developed the technical first smartphone called Penelope, which was the first phone to include a full keyboard available for email. In 2002, the Palm and the BlackBerry were taking off in the business world, more modern versions of PDAs. And in 2007, Apple's beloved iPhone first hit stores with only over 200,000 applications available. In 2008, Intel's Droid hit stores with 70,000 applications. And most recently, 2010's iPhone 4 has hit stores. Currently, Apple, Samsung, and HTC are the leading brands, and the future for smartphones is unpredictable.
Follow, then we took another route. No, we ain't blowing trees, bro. Open up my window. I see you popping tags, but you know that's why your end's low. I tried to tell them we was coming down, let us in. Why they hating like we are a bunch of hooligans? No gimmicks, spirit in my lyrics. Know when people hear it, they gon' love it, they gon' fear it. And it ain't how we grow, cause when we show up at
There are many positive aspects to smartphones, such as mHealth applications. Mobile phones have potential to transform healthcare and clinical intervention. They're more portable and immediate. Previous studies have looked at the collection and collation of data for healthcare research, and some of these studies have highlighted successful use of mobile phones to support telemedicine and remote healthcare in developing nations, such as off-site medical diagnosis. GPS can also help those with chronic health conditions and those independently living with health issues. Now we're going to talk about a more specific mobile application called eCalyx. It stands for Enhanced Complete Ambient Assisted Living Experiment. It's developing a remote monitoring system targeting older people with multiple chronic diseases. Its main functionality is to act as a seamless informed intermediary between the wearable health sensor used by older persons and health professionals' internet sites. mHealth applications are on the rise with hundreds of fitness, wellness, and nutrition applications. People with chronic illnesses are limited to their beds, and also many people are starting to use their phones instead of desktop computers anyway. 43% of people in Japan claim to use their phone at home for internet access instead of their desk or personal computers. Mobile apps keep clinicians up to date with the latest medical techniques, and it's easy and cost effective. You can monitor your patient from a distance, and it's the quickest way to maintain contact with a healthcare provider.
Believe me. They don't know about us, they don't know about us. They don't know about us, they don't know about us. They don't know about us, they think we dumb, diddy dumb.
But they gon' know about us. They gon' know about us. Hey, they gon' know about us. They gon' know about us.
iPhone and the impact on society and culture. With the creation of the iPhone, a concept known as the digital divide drastically increased. Studies show that gender, race, socioeconomic status, primary language, geographical location, education level, and generational characteristics are associated with access to and use of technology. This perspective on the digital divide focuses on usage rates and skill sets to compare the computing opportunities and abilities for various demographic groups. iPhone and religion. When the iPhone was released in 2007, many people linked the power and capabilities to God. With the iPhone being a divine product, some linked the powers of the iPhone to a higher being. Additionally, divine status was given to the creator, Steve Jobs. An advertising campaign released in 2007 included the slogan, "Touching is believing." According to several bloggers, this commercial resembled Michelangelo's creation of Adam. For many people, the iPhone in some way has become their own personal god. iPhone and sexuality. With creation of applications that cater to the gay community, finding people of the same sex is easier than ever. Joe Schminke, the creator of an application called Grindr, wanted a way to meet local men. Although gay and lesbian applications for the iPhone were slow to arrive, there are now there are more than 30 apps available in the App Store. The rapid success of Grindr is prompting Schminke to launch a straight version. The notion of who is around me, who is in this room now, and who else is like me. Effects of iPhone on children. Joy and happiness. One of the positive effects of the iPhone is that it can possibly be obtained after succeeding in different levels of a game. Excitement is another aspect that games can create for children. Anger and aggression is an undesired effect potentially caused by losing a game or not being able to understand an element of the phone. Addiction. Because children obtain a sense of freedom and satisfaction from an iPhone, a sudden loss of access can create a sense of confusion and depression. Unsocial behavior. Difficulties communicating with peers can now be difficult for children who spend more time on an iPhone rather than being outside or playing sports. It's good, obviously.
They gon' know about us. They gon' know about us. They gon' know about us. 622 plus, gon' add it up. Hey, that's a big problem. Call it calculus. Math don't subtract, but content like I had enough. Long hair don't care some more, and plus I'm tatted up. I know this blow your mind, and I ain't blowing pine. Not talking women looking skimpy every other line.
Through this video podcast, we've learned about the different effects that the smartphones have played in society and the history of smartphones. We hope that we've informed you and you know a little more about your smartphone than you did before. Thanks for an awesome year in Comm 330 and have a great Christmas break.
Every other line, yeah, I got it done. How about to make a mine? Life in Christ got me finished like across the line. With the way that you telling me to do it, sell out to sell out. Nah, man, it's so foolish. Done trying to beat you, it don't fit, misfit. I don't trip, everybody hate Chris. They saying get with this, just like a membership. They talking slick like this is it, but it's just gibberish. I say I'm interested, they say you different.